Hello, everyone. I am Mary Mock. I am here with Coach Jeff Johnson with a little sports talk.
Thanks, Mary. Glad to be here this morning.
Good deal. We've had a busy couple of weeks, so let's jump in, huh?
It sure has. I appreciate all you did last night with the fireworks, putting that together at the baseball game, and food trucks. I think were a hit too, and
Big hit,
had a good crowd out there. The only bad thing is the way we played. We didn't play very well last night, and came up on the wrong end of the stick. But we got another game that's coming Thursday down here against Gulf Coast as well, and then play a doubleheader at their place on Saturday. We're tied the loss column. We're 4 down in the win column, so we got 7 games to go. So it's very important. 7 games come up here at a 7-game stretch we got.
Yeah, you got Gulf Coast here on Thursday. That's the big thing. We want everybody to come out and cheer us on, get our guys pumped up, get some wins going.
Yep, here on Thursday at 5, and then at Gulf Coast a doubleheader at 1 on Saturday. And then the following week, our last 4 games will be with Pensacola, that 4-game series. We'll play over there on Tuesday and Thursday, and back here for a doubleheader on Saturday. So.
Okay. So where are we currently for the season?
We're in 3rd place right now. We're tied in the loss column because some other teams have played more games than we have, Northwest and Gulf Coast. But we're down in the win column, so we got to win. We need to probably win 6 of these last 7 games to be first or second.
That's our goal right now.
That's our goal.
Okay,
That's our goal.
We'll get it done. I guess we've talked a little bit about how busy it's been. We had the event for Dr. Pro last week. And a good turnout.
Yeah, I thought it went great. It was a good tribute to Dr. Pro. To allow that scholarship in his honor, which goes toward athletics for us. And just proud to see everybody that came out there. And you got to see a lot of people from the past that we hadn't seen in a while. So I thought it was a great event. And thanks for everyone that helped with that. You and Julie and Evelyn and everyone else that helped with that. Made it a special thing for us.
Well, and the good thing is we raised over $30,000 in scholarship funds.
That's right.
So. That goes a long way.
It does, and it took a lot of people to do that. So it was great. And you do that in one night. If we can do those again, they get to be more work than you think they are into it. But it was a great event.
Okay. Next big thing we got coming up is graduation, May 1st. And I guess kind of tell us where some of your players are going after they graduate.
Yeah, we got a good group that's already signed early in our signing period in the fall. And we got some other guys who have had a bunch of offers that are trying to make some decisions. But the guys that have already signed is J.C. Vanek. J.C.'s our first baseman. He signed at Florida State. Sam Parker. Sam's an outfielder for us. He signed University of Missouri. Zayd Diaz. Zayd's another outfielder. He signed with Troy early. Luke Williams, who's an outfielder, signed with Jacksonville State. I guess all of our outfielders are pretty well signed now, it seems like. And Josiah Seguin, I think he's committed to James Madison, and Austin Brown is signed with Western Kentucky. But right now, that's the ones that have signed. We got 5 or 6. There are probably 6 or 8 others that have got offers and just trying to make a decision right now. So proud of those guys. Just hope we can finish our season up strong.
That's right. I was going to say, we're working on their futures too. So it's not just about these games, even though we want to win them too. So
well, we just got to start playing better. I mean, last night was kind of a disaster in all phases. We made errors, we walked people, we hit people, and then didn't get the key hits when we needed to. We didn't execute our offense very well. But hopefully we'll get to playing like we're supposed to. I told the guys the other day we hadn't played our best ball, but it's kind of getting late. It needs to happen here pretty quick. Now. So, hopefully we can turn this thing and turn it into a great season.
Softball's doing pretty well.
Yeah, proud of Kelly and them. They're in 2nd place. I think they got their last 4-game series coming up. They'll play the 1-game thing. I think 2 games a week for the next 2 weeks with each of the opponents. So I think they're in a pretty good spot if they can win a couple to, I think Northwest is probably going to win the league, but I think we got a good shot of being second and making the state tournament as well.
Okay. That sounds good. We'll just keep chugging away what we're doing.
Yeah, proud of what they've done this year, and they just need to continue on with it. But, appreciate that. And Coach Tyndall and Coach Rolls are right into the recruiting real big for us right now, and getting us some more players basketball-wise, and proud of what both of those guys did this year. Coach winning the conference championship, Coach Tyndall, and Coach Rolls winning the state championship as well. So proud of those.
Hard work never ends. We just keep going.
No doubt. Just keep her going.
All right. Anything else you think of?
No, I think that's good. Appreciate you having me, and we'll roll next week.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us, and until next time.